going snorkeling. We need to get going because it's a long way. It's a long walk to the beach. So the reason that we wanted to come to Raja Ampat is because it actually has some of really unique things to find when diving. Number one of those is it has a big population of wobbegongs. Wobbegongs, which are a type of shark. They look like they have a little dangly beard, and this is the sign we use for them when we're diving. So we are hoping to see them. We also have the Dampier Straits that run through Raja Ampat, which run from kind of the Coral Triangle in amongst Indonesia all the way out into the Pacific Ocean. So there can be strong currents here which make it great for marine life. Some of the coral reefs here are thought to seed much of the Coral Triangle and Australia's reefs. So it's a really important marine biodiversity area, and it's gorgeous. It's totally undeveloped. So there are three ways that you can stay, or three ways really that you can visit Raja Ampat as a diver. Number one is to stay on a homestay, like we have chosen to do. Number two would be to stay at a more expensive dive resort. Or number three, probably the most expensive, is to get on a liveaboard. So we have opted for the cheaper way to do it. But actually I think it's one of the most fun ways, which is to stay with a local family with a locally run dive centre at a homestay. And we have chosen Corepen on Gem to stay for our diving this week. This is our surface interval spot. It's like the most private beach ever. It must be 20 square meters of beach in the middle of an island, in the middle of the gorgeous sea. White sand, warm sea, blue It's pretty beautiful out here. I think people, even if they're not divers, will love this place. It is stunningly beautiful and just totally undeveloped. It's great.
So let's just hold it there a moment. Unfortunately, whilst we were in Raja Ampat, our GoPro was broken, and at this point we also discovered that our microphone was broken. But what we were trying to say is today we're off to do something a little bit different.
So we are heading to PNMO, which is probably the place that you will have found in Google image searches if you search for Raja Ampat. It looks absolutely stunning. We're going to do one dive there, and then we're going to head back through La Passage, or the Passage as we call it, which is like a river between Gem and Waigeo, and it's actually the sea, so it's full of reef and reef fishes and corals, but very shallow.
As the passage is so shallow, we'll just be snorkeling. Are you enjoying Raja Ampat?
Yeah, I love it. We're definitely coming back.
What do you love about it?
Just everything. The coral, the undeveloped, gorgeous scenery, the homestays, the people, the diving's incredible, peace and quiet. I love it. This is one of the most beautiful spots I've ever been to. It definitely beats anything that we've seen in some of the tourist hotspots previously on the trip. This is somewhere I never thought we'd be able to come, because like, look at this view. When you search for Raja Ampat in Google, this is like the top thing that comes up on image search. But I heard it was miles out from where any of the main homestays are, and we were just lucky enough that we could come out here for the day on the boat. It's an awesome place to stop for lunch and a break after some gorgeous diving this morning on some of the best reef I've ever dived on. Next up, the Passage, as all the Europeans call it, which is supposed to be equally as cool. This is the passage, the Passage. This is Gem and Waigeo, two different islands with the sea running between them. What have you found, Gem? Rubbish. Nonsense. I missed out on the shark in the river. God damn it. I came out to get some pictures of you and then a shark turns up.
But you don't believe me.
I sort of do. So it's 5:50 and this morning we are off to try and find the red birds of paradise, which are endemic? I don't know, they might be somewhere else, but they're here on Gam, which is one of the few places that they do live. So we're going to go out with the locals from the homestay at dawn and try and find the birds when they apparently make lots of noise and flap around a lot. Yeah, I see it displaying its wings. Yeah. I see him shaking his feathers.
So that's it. After 11 amazing days, our time in this beautiful paradise has come to an end.
It has been my favourite place, or tied with my favourite place of all of our trips so far. So Raja Ampat and the Himalayas are definitely my two most favourite stops. It's an incredible place with amazing wildlife, and the diving and snorkeling is
Yeah.
unbelievably good.
We've had so much fun here. I really don't want to leave, but I do want a cold drink and a hot shower.
I kind of wish we were just cancelling our flight and staying for the next few months to sample what the diving's like on different tides, and I could just stay here. It's beautifully quiet and relaxed, and I love it.
And now Papa Alfred from our homestay is going to take us back to Waisai, and then we need to get a ferry back to Sarong.
One night in Sarong, and then we are heading to the Far East,
Yep.
which should be entirely different to this, but just as much fun. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Alex,
What?
what is that noise?
I don't know. It's the noise these birds
the
make.
birds are on the tree.
I'm just trying to have a chat with them.